Okay, just gotta get myself situated. And hopefully everything will be okay in a sec. Probably gonna run an ad. So. And then I'm gonna be boring for a little while. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. Alright. Oh. Hello, Effector. How are you? Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're having a good day. The jack-o'-lantern yesterday, everything was quite fun. I very much enjoyed popping in on your party. It was very cool. It was an adventure, definitely, definitely. Okay, what am I looking at? Well, today you get to join me in finishing up another horror module. I don't know how much sense it's going to make since you missed the first part, but it'll be fine. It's a short thing. And I'll give a summary of my character's adventures before. Now, the downside is, once I'm done with this one, assuming my character survives it, I'm not sure what to do with him next. Like, this series was great, this little duology I'm doing right now, because it hit exactly the same level range as the previous duology I did. So I've taken this poor guy through 4 horror modules now. Just utterly traumatized the poor man. But sadly, there aren't any others on the list with the same. Yep. I mean, in the first adventure, he found his own dead body, and helped some ghosts that got resurrected by an angel. Then the second time, he was ended up kidnapped by an evil doctor at an evil magic mental institution and was made into his enforcer slash kidnapper of victims. I used a mind probe, and we were able to fix some people with magical technology and blow up a mental institution. Woohoo! Then ended up going to a city where got a letter from a paladin asking for help, and then got to a city and turned out the paladin had up and murdered somebody in the street, and everything was going all Lovecrafty and weird. Maybe not Lovecraftian, I don't know, but there were evil people returned from the dead, escaped from hell, and so on. It was quite fun. And now I'm in the sequel to that. So that's been very adventuresome. Now, sadly, though, on the list, there aren't any others in this level range. However, there is a duology that's there that works for level 10. So I'm thinking I might just level him up to level 10 with the character creator, and then shove him into the next batch of traumatizing modules because it's funny. This poor man. I am very cruel to him. Oh, okay, and looks like. Yep. Poor Sebastian. Poor Sebastian. He's there to suffer. Alright. So, let's see. So, in the sequel to the last module, now, I mentioned the Lovecraftian. I don't think it's really Lovecraftian. Lovecraftian's the wrong adjective. Yeah, definitely. But there was an evil demoness who possessed somebody and tried to open a gate to hell. Well, pandemonium, technically. And we did succeed in stopping her. That took a little while. No, there's one that's advertised as being actually Lovecraftian, so. And then I can stop using that word for things that it doesn't apply to. But anyway, in this module, I ended up in a parallel dimension where I'd lost that fight, and there was an apocalypse. And an unstoppable thing was killing everybody around me, so I managed to teleport back to my right dimension where I'd won. But apparently, he followed me. And that's the cliffhanger from last time. Hence, did I cause the apocalypse. This poor guy. I might be. So this is Sebastian. This is his picture. I picked this picture because I thought this was definitely a character worth watching him suffer. Because he's very spoiled. He's very indolent. He's the sort of guy who never struggled for anything until I got a hold of him. His outfit is quite suitable. There's actually a backstory behind that outfit, but we don't need to get into that right now. So, okay. So I am, as I recall, I'm actually on my way. Oh, hello. Sorry, sir. The bridge is closed. My orders are not to let anyone pass through. Indeed. Quite suitable. So as I recall, aside from finding out that I accidentally let an unstoppable killing machine into this dimension, the reason I was in that other dimension to begin with was because, I was tricked along with some mage by the magician's apprentice. Nice. And said magician's apprentice skipped town. So he was trying to kill us both. Okay, anyway. What's all this about? Not really sure myself. All I know is the whole company was called up in some big emergency. Scuttlebutt is some ravaging monsters on the loose and heading this way. Oh, shit. Yep, that was probably me. What sort of monster? Couldn't say. That's just what I heard. You might want to go inside and check with the captain. He might make a deception and let you through, you being a civilian and all. I don't have that kind of authority. I mean, just look at me. I can't even get out of guard duty in the rain. That's fair. That is fair. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Drybone in Final Fantasy 17, or Final Fantasy 17. I'm skipping ahead in time. Final Fantasy 14. Because every time I go to Highbridge, it's always fucking pouring. Several pegs are set into the south wall. Dripping, rain-soaked cloaks hang on them. Yep. See, this is technically what I'm wearing. I am wearing someone's underwear. Behold the sexy revealing underthings of Lori, likely looted from her room before the asylum went under. Oddly, they do have a decent magical defensive spell woven into the silken threads. Yep, it's an armor +2 robe. I can't find anything quite so good. I can get a tiny rat if you do the face there? I did not know that. Oh, actually, is that the one where if you finish the fates, the merchant sells more things? Because I do feel like I remember hearing that now. And that's the guy with the long shaft. Or maybe his name isn't Longshaft, but it's definitely the whole running gag. I remember I did the post-Moogle thing with him. And his very polished lever. Alright, so I'm technically wearing women's underwear, let's be honest here. But to be fair, the original owner of this was an evil nurse who kept people prisoner and was just kind of a bitch. So I feel it's appropriate. And it's also +2. Sometimes it's more comfy, yeah. Sebastian is not, I think, particularly gender fluid, but I think he likes pretty things, so he will wear pretty things regardless. Especially pretty things with a +2 enchantment. Come on. Alright. He is an elf, so I guess there is kind of a built-in idea of a little bit of gender fluidity there. I wanted to see action, but not like this. Alright. Well, this might be my fault. Guys, sorry. Let's talk to Captain Mills.
Hello.
Excuse me, we're in the middle of a crisis here. I'm a sorcerer. Maybe I can be of help? I don't know if you really want to get involved. Our orders are to hold the bridge at all costs and not let that thing through. We're even supposed to blow the bridge if need be. Got out a barrel full of alchemical explosives that we keep around for just such an emergency. Stuff is dangerous as hell. The slightest shock could set it off, and is sitting out there with all the lightning coming down. But orders are orders. So, what thing? What is it? Where did it come from? Nobody knows. All we really know is whatever it is, it's big, bagged, and heading this way. A man showed up at the checkpoint nearly dead with a blood-soaked warning in his hand. As to where the monster came from, according to the note, and I'm quoting here, space burst like a blister and it tumbled out of nowhere. Shit. Did the note give a description of the monster? Did it ever? Just listen to this. Shuffling out of the woods came the blasphemous form of a creature not wholly man and not wholly beast. It was a bent, misshapen thing, all dark like a shadow within a shadow, moving with the slow inevitability of horror. Whatever it is, it seems to have managed to decimate an entire company of rangers. Oh, yep, this is the thing. It followed me, because I know that company of rangers. Well, I knew that company of rangers. Alright, but when did this all start? Where did the man with the warning come from? Just over the mountains, in a little hamlet by the name of, let's see here, Buckland. Buckland? But I just came from there. Did you hear something just now? Oh, fuck me. And yep, that's that thing, and it's impossible. And last I saw, I couldn't damage it. Maybe this dimension will be better? Nope. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here, I guess. Fortunately, this is a module for good guys, but fortunately my character's evil. Oh, well, not evil. My character's neutral, so I feel slightly better with running away. I don't know how to get the fuck out of here, though. That could be bad. Wanted, the assassin curer. She's extremely dangerous. Approach with caution. Oh, I met her in the other dimension. Oh, fuck me. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bye. Hello. I can't damage him, so I'm getting out of here. I might be too slow. Okay. Well, that's fun. I'm diseased now. And I can't really stop and cure myself, can I? Can I open the thing? Please let me open the thing. Nope. Freak. Can I fireball the thing? There we go. So there's a barrel of alchemical explosives. Can I set it off? That might be an interesting question. Yep, okay. So if I get him right here, can I get this right here? Fuck, I don't have a line to say. No. I need you right there. Shit. Nope, didn't work. I think I can get him there, though. Alright, I did not save. Well, we're gonna try this again. I am wondering if I can blow him up, though. Because unfortunately, he is immune to pretty much everything. But if I can blow up the bridge while he's standing on it... Alright, I've already talked to him. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. Now, I gotta be careful. And I gotta time this right. Because unfortunately... Alright. Okay. Now let's peek around here. Because unfortunately, this thing is unstoppable, and I... am not very strong. But it's also unstoppable even if you are strong. But if I can blow up the bridge, that would be great.
Hello.
Alright. Maybe I can help. Buckland. Yep. And there we go. So, yet again, I'm going to have to. Alright. Okay, there he is. Now, while he's occupado, I'm going to sneak my way past here and get the hell out of here. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there he is. He followed me. Oh, maybe he'll get to. Maybe the others will get to live since he followed me. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, I need to time this just right. Let's save. Can I hit that barrel at just the right time? There he is. 1, 2, 3, go. Well, not sure if that worked or not. There you go. Your chevalier has managed to evade my general yet again. This is only a minor setback. My general may be blocked for the time being, but I assure you, by the end game, he will command control of the board. There are even less pieces on the board than before. There is the rest of the board to consider. Most of the pieces are now in play. The game begins in earnest. Division receipts. And now I'm in Honeybrook. I probably should rest at some point. So, let's see. Let's see what my journal entries say. I have been struck by a weird vision, that of a fiend and a celestial floating in an endless void playing a kind of game of chess. But the pieces they're referring to appear to represent real people. In particular, they seem to mention that I'm threatened on many sides. That is true. The apprentice. That blasted apprentice has escaped. The innkeeper at the Blue Moon Saloon. I love that, Blue Moon Saloon. Admitted that she sometimes heard him conversing with some unseen figure in his room. This seems to confirm the statement by Malagigi Ambrosius that his apprentice was working with someone. But it still gives me no idea who. However, the innkeeper did provide one vital lead. The other day, Sylvester Tenebris bought a map from her and asked directions to some town called Honeybrook. Hopefully, I'll find him there. And the Destroyer. The Destroyer has tracked me down. Somehow he must have the power to travel between the planes. I'm safe for the moment. But if he was able to track me across the plains, is there any place safe to hide from him? I need to find a way to kill him. That's the problem. Hide schmide. I need to fucking blow that shit up. I was hoping I could blow up the bridge and he'd fall down with it, but alas, no. This is probably better. He's got to at least figure out a way around the blockade. Alright. Well, let's save, because I am safe for the time being. And rested. I have my sword back. So here's some people. Mad Mark. That seems a little ableist. Let's go talk to him. Alright. Mad Mark. It came and whispered in my ear. Sometimes you just find them in the grove, just laying there. Dead birds, but nothing's killed them. He tenderly touches an old scar on his left temple and wanders away, muttering to no one. Okay. That can't be good. Let's talk to Gert Brown.
It's a long day.
Howdy.
I could use a drink.
Good morning to you. Say, is that man wandering around shouting things all right? Mad Mark? Nah, he's noisy, but harmless. It's sad. He was a decent, hard-working man once, as normal as you or I. Then one day he had an accident and hit his head real bad. After that, he was never the same person. He'd disappear for days at a time. Kept talking about how they were after him, and muttering strange things constantly. He scratches his beard thoughtfully. You know, back about a month ago, that day when the skies turned them awful colors, yeah, that was my last adventure. And the... Sorry, if you listen carefully... If you listen carefully, you can hear my dad scolding the dogs. I think one of the dogs is annoying the other dog again. My guess, based on context, is that Lance, the male dog, tricked Sammy, the female dog, into giving up a bone or something. That's usually what happens. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Back about a month ago, that day when the skies turned them awful colors and the weather went strange, that's the only time I've seen Mark stay still and silent. I think that scared me more than anything. And it actually rained blood here. Honest to goodness blood. From the sky. I swear. I guess it's better than what some folks got. I heard one village was overrun with frogs. Ruined most of their crops. Alright. One sec. Hold on. Alright, listen. The reason why I'm in town is I'm looking for someone. Yep, got on pause. Don't get many strangers passing through Honeybrook this time of year. I did see a young guy go into the pawn shop not too long ago, but I was on my way to the barn to do some work at the time, so I don't know where he's headed after that. Sorry. Well, maybe he's at the inn. Don't got no inn. They do offer shelter over at the damned abbey. He grimaces and spits on the ground. But no decent, right-thinking folks would stay there. They say they're doing the God's work, but blasphemy is what I calls it. Ought to be run out, a whole lot of 'em. Glad that druid lady moved into the area recently. We can go to her to healing nowadays. What? Wait, who's saying filth among filth behind me? Oh, that's Mad Mark. Okay. Well, he's not trying to kill me. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but it's the autumn harvest and all, and I got work to do. Or more work to do than I care to think of. I really can't stand around and chat. Maybe if you asked around, someone else might have seen this here fellow that you're looking for. Well, thanks for your time. Alright. It makes me nervous when people come up behind me in this module. I never really know if they're going to try to kill me. Shut up, what do you know? Like that guy. I mean, it might be a little ableist of me, but he's making me a little nervous. In my defense, a lot of things have tried to kill me. Tree with a beehive, which is notable for my map. Let's look at it. Oh shit. Okay. I have obsessed some bees. Okay, well, that's good to know. Maybe there's something I could do with that. Alright, there's a farmhouse here. Can I go in? I cannot. Alright. Well, there are some cows. Hello, cows. And a dairymaid. Will the dairymaid know something?
Hello there.
Good morning to you. Does not seem to. Let's save again. Compulsive saving for the win. Alright. The road to the Abbey. Well, that's definitely a place to go next. But we'll see if there's anything I can find around here. Oh, I can go into this one. A storehouse. There's a crate. There's a body in the crate. Nah, just some money. Steal money. Squeaky rats. I do feel sorry for those people I left to die. I'm kind of glad I'm playing neutral, though, because I can feel less sorry about it. Look, it's really tragic, but I also have to try to live, you know? The Miller's house. Toby Miller. Oh, he was... I met his alternate universe version. How could a house get so dirty so quick? So, as I mentioned, I was in a parallel universe. Toby Miller was one of the people I met there. Can I help you? Who's in charge of this village? No one, really. We're a loose co-op of farmers, pretty much. I'm sort of the informal headsman. So I guess talking to me is as good as talking to anybody. What do you do in case of emergencies? Isn't there a fort or a noble in this area? Well, there's a duke who oversees the whole province, of course. But we leave him alone and he leaves us alone. And that's the way we all like it. The only time the duke has ever involved himself with Honeybrook was to donate some of our land to that infernal abbey. Just because his grandfather was once rescued by Saint Ormazad. What's wrong with the abbey? What's wrong? There's devil children, that's what's wrong. Bunch of freaks. I actually went to them when my wife got sick, hoping they could help her. Did they? No. My wife just got sicker and sicker. Thank the gods that druid moved into the grove. Finally, someone normal to take care of my wife. Says it's just a matter of the impurities working their way through my wife's system. Sure, she has some bad days, but at least she has some good ones as well. So it doesn't sound like the druid really healed her any more than the devil children. I wonder if they're tieflings, or maybe or are they like worshippers? He shakes his head and takes a deep breath. Anyway, what's this emergency you're on about? There's a terrible monster called the Destroyer in the area. He's already massacred quite a number of people. He seems to have followed me from an alternate dimension. Oh, I see. You're a crazy person. An alternate dimension, you say? Well, why don't you just go back there and leave us the hell alone? Oh, great. Well, I tried. This is a world with devil children and sorcerers and such. It shouldn't be that weird. Alright. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, I'm a pixie. I'm gonna open this chest.
Aren't I? My pixie voice is out of practice. Alright, anything interesting in here? Oh, well, I have to unpossess my pixie first, because pixies can't lift lids of chests, apparently. I won't steal their money. But let's talk to the sick woman. Maybe she's got a different perspective.
What?
I guess not. You must forgive me. I'm not feeling too well. Can I look in your chest? Commoner's tunics and commoner's outfits. Well, never mind. Gotta change your clothes, though. That seems pretty good by commoner standards. I don't know. I don't know what real commoners live like. Actually, there's this really great book I found called Fief that's meant to kind of be a medieval peasant like life source book. I forgot who wrote it, Lisa something, and it's spectacular. Like all the little lifestyle details, amazing. Okay, Noral Thinal. Ever hear a siren sing? Yes, that's what I thought. I did actually. I killed a bunch of them. Alright. Entrance to the Groaning Grove. So, I'm thinking, while I want to find this fucking apprentice, I'm thinking it might also be a good idea for me to go to the druid and see if I can let her know what's going on. Harry Willow and Halia Willow. Mumble. Okay.
No business to you.
Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to have a visitor. We don't get many visitors, do we, Harry? Let me put the kettle on and we'll have some tea. Thank you, but I can't stay. I'm looking for a young man who might have passed this way. A young man, you say? No, can't say I've seen one lately. Have you seen a young man recently, Harry? No? Harry hasn't seen him either. Is there any place special around here a stranger might visit? Well, if he's a young man, he might go see that druid lady. And not for healing, neither. She's quite the looker. Got all the ladies in this place jealous, I can tell you. I have to keep my eye on my Harry ever since she moved in last month. Her husband mumbles something. But seriously, she's been such a godsend. Before she moved here, if we needed any sort of healing done, we had to go to visit that dreadful abbey, didn't we, Harry? She's been trying to help the miller's wife with her sickness, poor dear. Just wish she'd picked a better spot to live than right in the middle of Groaning Grove. Groaning Grove? That's what the folks around here calls it. Haunted it is. Sometimes you can hear the moans of the dead on the wind. It's always been an evil place. Years back, during my grandfather's day, they said Thatcher became fascinated with the grove and spent more time there than he should. Then one day he up and hacks to death his whole family and goes and hangs himself in the wood. Awful. That's his ghost supposed to be doing the moaning. Ain't that right, Harry? Her husband shrugs. I love the dialogue in this game. Well, if she can live in the grove, it can't be that bad. Still, no one will even think of going in there at night. That people would rather brave a haunted grove than visit the abbey? That tells you something right there now, doesn't it? I want to visit both places. There's an abbey and a grove. I do think the grove would be useful. Oh, Arnold. Hello, Arnold. You are probably a reference to something. Maybe Green Acres? Arnold the Pig? No, I think there's Arnold the Pig is from something else. I cannot recall. Alright. So here is the pawn shop. I do know that he made a stop here at the pawn shop. Let's talk to the pawnbroker.
Greetings.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Looking to pawn something? I offer reasonable rates. Or are you looking to buy? I have a wide selection at bargain prices. Everything's used, of course, but it's still in good condition. We may be a small town, but we're the only shop of this nature in the whole area, so we get items from all over. In fact, just got in a stack of magic scrolls. Brought them off an apprentice who said his master had met with an unfortunate end. Oh, his apprentice. Was he a young fellow, dressed in blue and black robes, clean-shaven, with the dark hair pulled into a ponytail? That's the one. Friend of yours, sir? You just missed him by a matter of hours. Did he say where he was going? No, can't say that he did. Alright. Anyway, I'd like to see what you have to offer. So, we got two options, huh? Okay. Definitely somewhere in the area. Robe of fire and ice. I don't have enough for that, but that's nice. Oh. Oh, hellfire. That's beautiful. Look at that. Cold resist 15, fire resist 15, burning hands 2, ray of frost 1. The wizard Rudra experimented extensively with fusing together of opposites in hopes of one day creating the Philosopher's Stone. Although he crafted such wondrous objects as this garment, it remains a mystery as to whether or not he was finally able to craft it. Do I have anything I could sell? That's not going to get me high enough to afford that beauty, though. Will it? That is a beaut. I could sell that. And maybe the mace. Oh, maybe I could. Maybe I could. Is there anything else I'd want to buy? Quarterstaff plus 2. Astral Blade plus 1. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even know I could use long swords. Some scrolls. Love locket. The sorceress Ariella created this love locket as a token of, in her words, love everlasting. That has been pawned suggests some tragic circumstances. That does. Written by the fireside, lens of detection. Now these are all nice things. I don't know if I can afford any of them, but you know what? Let's sell shit anyway. Now, let's see. No, the shield staff is a bit too helpful. Alas. Well, even if I can't afford anything, clearing out my inventory of a few things is probably a good thing. Yeah. It's not going to do me much good to sell those. Alas. I could sell a Ring of Dark Vision. I don't know that I need that. These are nice, but... I might regret selling those, but I suppose we'll find out. Yep. Tragically, I am now going to wear clothes. If it helps, they are hideous clothes, and they clash with my cloak. Mostly I'm doing it for that spell, though. Unlimited Burning Hands is quite nice. Worms crawl in, worms crawl out, in your stomach and out your snout. Alright, so now I've got a fork in the road, so let's go talk to the druid. I'm a little skeptical of this druid because it sounds to me like the mayor was upset that the evil abbey didn't cure his wife, but then it sounds like the druid didn't necessarily cure his wife either. So I'm not sure what to make of that. I mean, maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but there's a blood-stained altar here. A block of rough stone, top stained with dried blood. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if maybe... That's creepy and atmospheric, isn't it? Those sounds. So creepy. Not quite as creepy as the Axeman's cottage, but that was just excellent. That was excellent. Alright, well, let's see if we can talk to the pretty druid lady. Astarte's cabin. Well, if names mean anything, that... Actually, I didn't mean to cast it on her. That was not my intention. Well, let's unsummon that so that it doesn't happen again. Alright. Let's talk to Astarte.
Looking for a good time?
Edgar. A pleasant greeting to you, as pleasant as a warm wind or cool waters rolling over the skin. How may I be of service? Are you a druid? Fire and smoke. Go out, fire and smoke. She shushes the bird. Hush, Edgar. I must apologize for my companion. He always gets excited around someone unfamiliar to him. Yes, I'm a servant of the wilds. I've only been in this area for... Has it really only been a little more than 3 weeks? Seems like months. I was wandering through the land when I came across this grove that was so neglected and overgrown that I decided to stay and tend to it. But it's haunted. Don't you, as a druid, find the presence of something unnatural as a ghost offensive? That's a fallacy held by too many. Death is a very natural part of the world. It is better to understand and accept the forces that surround us than to fight needlessly against them. Do you know anything about that blood-stained altar out in the woods? That is mine. Life is blood. Blood is life. The power I serve are ancient and primal. Occasionally I appease them with the offering of an animal. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's not like I'm involved in human sacrifice. Well, I mean, that's fair. The bird flaps around excitedly. Blood and stone, blood and stone. Are you a healer? That's part of my duties, yes? Actually, it's been something of a shock how much my services have been in demand since I moved in the area. There's been a rash of sickness, plus several unfortunate accidents. Some of the villagers are saying the abbey is behind it all. They say that since the villagers have been coming to me, the people at the abbey are jealous and attacking the villagers in secret out of spite. I try not to get involved in such conflicts myself. The bird lands for a brief moment on his mistress' shoulder, only to leap off and continue to flap her up about the room. Root and bone, root and bone. Do you sell supplies? Yes, would you like to take a look? Yes, please. Alright, she's got some cure potions. The very limited healing supplies in the set of modules is unnerving, to say the least. But I'll take what I can get. Alright, let's talk to Edgar. Tooth and claw, tooth and claw. Okay. Well, maybe I'll peek into her chest, huh? Strange runes and pictographs, likely arcane in nature, have been scorched into the sides of this hide-covered lockbox. Now her back is turned, and that did not work. Oh dear. Specific key is required. Interesting. No, honestly, she's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I think maybe I'll go talk to the folks at the abbey. Between the name, the weird comfort with... Because yes, death is a part of life, but in my experience, druids are not all that into the undead. The bloodstained altar, now granted, Druids in history maybe had some practices that had animal sacrifice of a sort, but it's a bit unnerving. And the timing. Now, it could be that the Abbey is what it is, but I'd like to know more about this Abbey. Because I'm wondering if maybe we've got some villain with good publicity, heroes with bad publicity situation going on here. But maybe not. I mean, is it just that they're tieflings, or are they, like, genuinely creepy? We can find out. Now, sadly, without a mod, you can't make a tiefling protagonist for Neverwinter Nights 1. I believe you can in Neverwinter Nights 2. I believe that is an option in Neverwinter Nights 2. Likewise in Aasimar. But not in Neverwinter Nights 1. Though, if you get something called the PRC, which is a very cool add-on to some mods, you can make some really varied types of characters. I have yet to play it because I've not exhausted the possibilities of regular mods, of regular D&D classes and such. But if I ever get bored, I'm probably gonna try that. It looks like a spectacular piece of work, that thing, and it's one of the few that are more of a modification rather than a module. Its focus is more on prestige classes, hence PRC. But they have alternate races as well. I always kind of wonder how that works. But I mean, sadly, the downside is since modules are pre-programmed, no one's going to really react to you being of that race. But you know, you can make it in. Someone has painted across the front gate in large, angry red letters the words "Hellspawn." Oh dear. Abbey of Saint Ormazad. Well, let's see. Are these people indeed? Oh, there's Hecate. Oh, a visitor. Finally. Things were starting to get boring around here. Now I know what you're going to say, and yes, I am a tiefling. Ah, called it. In fact, we're all tieflings here at the Abbey, except for Nightshade, of course. We can't all be perfect. But don't worry, we're not going to drink your blood or anything. That's good to know. Look, I came here trying to find someone, but by the sound of it, no one's been by lately. Nope, actually, you're the first person to come near the Abbey in almost 2 weeks. She points to the Hellspawn graffiti on the gate and sticks her tongue out. Someone recommended that I talk to her. Oh yes, someone at the fair. Except for the occasional midnight visitor, of course. We've been getting all sorts of vandalism lately. Threats and insults painted on the wall, garbage and manure left outside the gate, sometimes burning. At least it helps keep things interesting. The villagers have been doing this. Yeah, they were never really wild about the idea of having a whole group of tieflings as neighbors, but it's gotten worse in the past few weeks. I don't bear them any grudge, though. I know that they're just lashing out in fear and ignorance. That's big of you. Well, when you're a tiefling, you learn to look past a person's horns or fangs or scales or whatever and see what's in their hearts. You learn to look past what appears as normal, too, and see the horns people wear on the inside. Well, seems reasonable. She nods towards the Abbey. Just because the person you're seeking isn't here, I hope you can stay and visit with us for a while. It's part of our faith to shelter and aid all who need it. Well, they seem like nice people. Maybe someone here will have the information I need. Let's talk to... Oh, Lucy and Seth. Lucy looks like a little girl. Ah, the trees in this apple orchard are full of red, ripe fruit, ready for harvest. Hi, it's going to be apple picking time soon. Are you going to help? Do you like apples? I love apples. Apple pie, apple cobbler, baked apples, apple fritters, apple cider, apple butter. You know she has a pair of stubby horns protruding from her forehead. Aw, seems cute. And Seth the dog. Tee. Honestly, like I said, seems like the tiefling Abbey isn't a bad place at all. And like I said, it didn't sound up. The herb garden includes a number of medicinal plants. Oh, Nightshade. Let's talk to her.
There.
Good night. I hope you don't think it rude of me if I keep working on this garden, but it looks like it's going to be an early frost this year. You're a drow. Now that you mention it, my skin does seem to be on the dark side, and I do have this white hair. Oh, what do you know? I'm a drow. Gosh, wait till I tell Mom. Hey, there's no need to be sarcastic. Well, you were kind of an idiot, Sebastian. I'm sorry. It's just the Hekate keeps encouraging me to be less serious and have more fun. I swear, ever since I joined the Abbey, that girl has brought out the worst in me. She always wants to involve me in all of her mischief and pranks. She brushes some dirt from her knees. Yes, I am a drow, but I assure you we're not all alike. Ever since I was a child, I hated the rough, cold gloom of the Underdark. I longed to feel the sun on my skin, see the lush green forests, hear the song of birds, and smell the perfume of the wildflowers. So I escaped and made my way to the surface. I was fortunate enough to meet a centaur who recognized my sincere yearnings and taught me woodlore. Later, I heard of this abbey and made my way here. Even though I'm not a tiefling like the others, they accepted me as one of their own. They even made me head gardener of the abbey. That's nice. I mean, this really does seem to be a nice place. So, and they're a lot less creepy than the druid lady, to be honest with you. Though maybe the druid lady's not so bad either. It'd be kind of cool if they all turned out to be not evil people. I mean, in this module, I don't know about that, but it would be nice. So let's talk to Scratch. Oh, and there's a trapdoor.
I greet you.
What do you want? He glares at you through cat-like eyes. You notice his hands are actually a pair of wicked-looking claws. He seems to catch himself and softens a little. Forgive me. The Holy Scriptures say that the sun god shines his light and warmth on both the virtuous and the wicked. It's not our fit place to judge. He points to the trapdoor. All are welcome. The abbey's built underground. Yes, when the abbey was originally constructed, the abbot was worried it might be attacked, and not without due reason. We tieflings are the victims of much prejudice. So to be safe, the main part of the abbey was put underground, almost like a bunker. Over time, relations between us and the villagers had improved some, and we began to hope that we could live out in the open. But within the past month or so, things have once again deteriorated. Seems to me like you're standing out here almost like a guard. Yes, I don't wish to harm anyone, but I will protect and defend those I love dearly. I was once a gladiator, Scratch the Scourge, they called me. But then I heard the words of the sun god. Words of peace and mercy. True words. I gave up my life of pointless battle and turned to prayer and humility. I will not fight anymore. Well, it's very kind. Sundials don't work at night. Thank you for being sarcastic, game. I do want to rest a little bit, come to think on it. So, Abbot Paddock, there's someone named Mephisto. That's a suggestive name, but still, I mean, so far they seem to be pretty nice people. Like I said, I don't know, the druid makes me, uneasy. The face on the statue bears fiendish qualities, sharp, angled features, and a pair of horns. Yet the expression is one of quiet serenity and deep compassion. The effect is quite striking. Its polished bronze stone exhibits the holy symbol of Utu, the sun god. A circle with 4 sun rays radiating out of it. An inscription at the bottom of the vase reads, Sir Saint Ormazad. Oh, I see. Let's talk to Mephisto.
Hello.
Greetings, brother. Are you hungry? I'm afraid all we can offer is a bowl of lentil soup. I'm fine. Have you been with the Abbey long? I'm proud to say that I'm the first member that the Abbot recruited. Before that, I had dabbled a bit at being a sorcerer. I didn't care much for it. But when you're a tiefling, you have so few choices of what to do with yourself. I think I was drawn to sorcery because I wished to learn about fiends. In a way, I wished to find out about my ancestry. By understanding them, I could understand a bit about myself. Have you ever had any dealings with fiends? Yeah, actually. I fought a demon named Azag. Take care, my child. Don't you know, to speak a demon's true name is to call it forth. Since it has not appeared, it is evident that you defeated this demon, and destroyed its material form on the plain, banishing it, and so preventing its return for the span of 100 years. Still, it is dangerous to discuss the infernal so recklessly. Let us speak no more of it. Oh, fair. So let me talk to you.
Hello to you.
May Utu, the sun god, shine his face upon you, my child. Definitely not in the Forgotten Realms. Welcome. My name is Paddock. I'm the humble abbot of this place of worship. Thank you. My name is Sebastian Illalestra. Ah, the great hero who has braved fortune, death, and danger. I've heard you blew up a mental institution. I did. It would be an honor if you were to stay with us for a while. We have a few cots set up in the study for weary travelers, or for the sick in need of care. All are welcome. That's very kind of you. I must say, an Abbey of Tieflings. I've never heard of that. Saint Ormazad, to whom this abbey is dedicated, was himself a tiefling. He was a faithful servant of Utu, and traveled the land performing good deeds and vanquishing monsters of darkness. Hearing about him inspired me to a life of devotion and service. I founded this abbey, and drew to it others of the same nature. True, we are tieflings and outcasts, but what is more important, the burdens we bear, or the way that we bear them? The priest behind him takes out a small pouch. Forgive the interruption, Father Abbot, but you were going to give me the instruction of what to do with these powders. The abbot nods. Oh yes, Jurt the dairy farmer always leaves a bottle of fresh milk on the miller's doorstep early each morning. I want you to use your magic of invisibility and slip the powders into the milk. He notices your look. Don't be alarmed. This medicine is merely a mild pain suppressant. The miller's wife has the wasting sickness, for which I'm sad to say there is no cure. That's what's wrong. I hope these powders may ease her suffering a little. The miller has stopped bringing her to us for treatment, and instead seeks a remedy from that new druid. It is natural for a man to indulge in the illusion of false hope. We are apt to shut our eyes against the painful truth, and listen to the song of that siren till she transforms us into beasts. Why do you help them? From what I've seen, the villagers despise you. Should we only help those who respond with the proper amount of gratitude? Why do we aid a village that has spurned us? They need help. Is that not enough? But they've turned against you. And if the forces of anger and unreason are growing, if humanity is losing sight of their path, then is it not all the more crucial that they be shown their choice, that they be shown their way? Things always change. There's an ebb and a flow, as some voices grow louder and others fade. But underneath, the world is still the same, still a shrouded pathway through fields of good and forests of evil, with the battered, confused, and overwhelmed souls who walk it, choosing anew every day that they live. Where there is life, there is the chance for new ideas, tolerance, and understanding. That is triumph enough. Gosh, that's deep. Well, let's take a look around. I'm going to try to avoid ransacking the place, because I quite like it. Alright, so Tiefling Abbey. It is a pretty cool place. Oh, the ladder is how I got down here. Duh. Sometimes I'm not that bright. So what's in the chest of drawers? A healing kit. Merrick Winters. Well, I'll be fucking damned.
Greetings.
Sebastian Illestra, it is only the greatest peril that has led me to appear before you again. Everyone in this land, especially you, are threatened. The Destroyer has entered this world, and you are the cause of him being there. Oh, hello. Me? Since the dawn of time, the Destroyer has existed for one purpose, the complete obliteration of all life on the world where the portal of pandemonium has opened. You were the last one alive on that alternate world. Jesus. When you escaped to this plane, he followed. So while I'm still alive, his task remains unfulfilled? Exactly. You managed to evade him so far, but it's only a matter of time before he tracks you down. And in the meantime, while he's slaughtering anyone in his path. He looks you in the eye. The Destroyer can lay waste to entire regions. Dragons run in fear of him. He never tires, he never rests, he never stops hunting. And he's hunting you. Okay, well, how can we stop him? You've seen firsthand what he's capable of. What would you do to stop him? Perhaps a better question would be, what wouldn't you do? Look, it's more than just a Destroyer. I've been having these strange visions of two figures playing a kind of chess game. I've told you before, there are other forces at work as well. What you saw in Silver Mist was but a few jigsaw fragments of a design that spreads outward towards infinity. The forces at work here are fundamental and absolute. He holds out his hand. It's time you learned some of the size and breadth of reality. We will go in search of answers. I must warn you, our journey will be a difficult one, and you will have no opportunity to rest or recover during it. Are you ready to come with me now, or must you prepare yourself first? I need a little time to prepare myself, I think. So, maybe the druid's not evil. That would be kind of cool if she weren't evil. If it was just two things. Because, I mean, I'm not being sent to kill her or anything. So, she creeped me out a little, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's evil. On the east wall is a mural depicting a battle between Utu, the sun god, with his evil brother Anshar, the god of darkness and the night. Goodness, the smell of frankincense lingers in the air. That is very bright. Well, maybe Sebastian can. No, no, not Hecate. The one I'm thinking of is the druid lady. I forgot her name. The one with the freaking bird in the Groaning Grove. The one that the villagers go to instead of the abbey. She creeped me out a little. But I haven't been ordered to kill her, and I haven't seen anything too wrong about her, so it might just be. It might just be me reading too much into it. The tieflings seem nice, though. The poor healer. Ah, does that mean she's not evil? Well, that's good if she's not. Alright, well, I'm still going to take a look around. I'm going to try not to rob this place, but I'm going to look around. Look, I'm actually dressed now. I'm tempted to strip it down to underwear just because I got used to being in my underwear, but I'm not going to do that. Eh? Did I accidentally get rid of my quick bar? Am I the only one who sees nothing on my quick bar? Just checking. I might have managed to... Where did it save last? That was a while ago. Okay, that's not too recent. Yes. Yes, she was great. The tiefling girl. She was very fun. I like everybody here. They're quite nice. Alright, there's my quick bar. I'm not sure how I got rid of it, but... Alright. Let's look around and see what we've got here. And now let's go back to trying to rob these people. Well, not really. Just investigating. Oh, wait. Did I talk to them? Ah, okay. St. Armazad. I did talk to them once. I'm not going to read the dialogue again. Oh, there's a temple store. Yes, please. Shielded on. Oh, these very limited inventory. Oh. The dog is barking. Ah. Well, that's nice. Okay. We might be doing okay. And a restoration spell. Yes. Can't afford any of these. I spent all my money on my outfit. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. I was possessing the pixie. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, well, I just missed Merrick's dialogue, which I can get again, so that's not a big deal. You'd think I'd have noticed that at one point, but, you know, I sometimes don't. Alright, possessing the pixie. Oh, by the way, the pixie does have backstab. I was in a different battle and she actually used it, so I'm not sure why she didn't that one time, but in general, she does have backstab. Ah, really? Well, now I'm curious. Alright, let's unpossess. Huh. Too complex for me. Okay. I'll have to rest before I talk to Merrick. Maybe the monk was immune to crits. Or do monks get uncanny dodge? She might have had it. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Gladiator's outfit. That's probably what's his name's upstairs. Scroll of Flare. Aw, that's the little girl's room, I think. probably the druid lady's room. Or not the druid lady, but the gardener's room. A flyer. Ah, the Carrion's Carnival of Wonders. Must be Hecate's room? Hecate? Because she was the one who knew people at the carnival. The pleasant aroma of baked bread fills the room. And some garlic. Herb, garlic, single use. Alright, well let's unsummon. And now let's go talk to the ghost of Merrick Winters. Again. This guy. There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna borrow that. Alright.
Greetings.
Yes. It's all my fault that he follows me. I mean, technically, I wasn't from that world, so he shouldn't even count me. Alright, let's rest. So I'm guessing I'm getting into the end game here, or is there a little more that I have to do? Also, I never found the mage apprentice. Should I have found him? I'm wondering if maybe I should go back out into the woods again. One sec. Ah, shit. I didn't save at the crossroad. Wait, am I in the... Did I save this in the druid place? I'm just a little curious. I want to poke around a little longer. I'll reload. Oh, I'm still just getting into the second half. Okay, good. I didn't want to think it was over too quickly. Alright. I just want to peek around here a little longer. I remember the blood-stained altar. The druid was pretty open about it being hers, though, so... It's not like she has anything to hide. Alright. I think I'm just a very suspicious-minded person. Wait a sec. Did I not actually save before? Of course I didn't. Okay, I need to ransack the rooms again. Mind you, much like the first module, the ending is abrupt and not especially cathartic. That's okay. That's alright.
Hello to you.
Alright. Okay, I gotta wander about again because I'm an idiot, but that's okay. I'm thinking about what to do next. There's not, at least on the module horror recommendation list I have, there weren't really any others that are on this level range, but there are a couple by the George that, like something Wake and Stormy Wake and Narcopolis that look like they're level 10. So I'm thinking of leveling up Sebastian to level 10 so that he can be traumatized some more. I don't know why, it just really amuses me to have this one character go through all this bullshit. Like, why not? So I might be doing that. I might be leveling him up to level 10 to take him through more horror modules. I don't know why, it just really amuses me, the thought of taking this same fucking asshole through all of them. Like, no, you don't get to rest. Your life is terrible, dude. Some people have perfectly happy, normal lives. Not you. Never you. The Prophet is great for traumatizing parents. Well, yeah, but I gotta create a different character for that. I was intending to go through Honor Among Thieves or whatever the first one is, and then Cave of Songs, and then through Prophet. So that's gonna be its whole other endeavor. But in the meantime, these little short horror modules, I think it's funny to take the same poor asshole through. Like, your life is terrible, dude. I'm sorry. So we'll see. We'll see what I do either Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. Probably not Thursday. And Wednesday, of course, I'm in the Frog Pond Academy. Igor Knock is ready for business. I have to invent something. I haven't invented something in at least a couple weeks. So. Alright. Anyway, we've gone through this dialogue. Hi, Effector of Change. That's Effector of Change, by the way. Shout out to him, at least verbally speaking. Let me shout out Effector of Change. Yep, Effector of Change hosts the Frog Pond Academy every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, where you can see me play a gnome. I'm quite good at playing a gnome, I think, if I say so myself. I would also like to shout out Rushke Tiger here, who plays Neverwinter Nights modules on their stream too. They don't talk during it, but if you ever want to sneak peek at different games and to watch them played pretty competently from what I can tell, that is worth checking them out. Oh, you still got a plan for tomorrow's session? Oh, well. I'm sure we can think of some way to make mischief. Alright, so I guess I'm ready. I'm ready. Because we already went through this dialogue. Oh, we're on the astral plane. Oh my. There's a red slot. I don't really want to fight the red slot. Do I have to? I probably have to. Let's go over this way. Fuck the slot. Not like that. Well, maybe like that. You know, slot tongues are... Never mind. Am I wearing boots? I should be. I am. Okay. I'm wearing a hideous outfit. I kind of miss my underwear. But I feel like it's probably best for Sebastian to wear something that has some spells attached. Alright. So there's the slot. Let's save. I forgot where we left off, to be honest, Effector. But that's okay. I figure Igor is the sort of person who forgets what he does all the time. I have to invent things. Ah, there's Merrick again. Oh, and there's another slot. I guess I gotta fight the slot. Well, he's summoned, so I'm gonna try to fight the real guy. Well, if I don't die. Fuck. I might die. Alright. Oh, he's red. Shit. There's too many fire immune stuff in this module. Alright. Well, at least it's not the destroyer. I can actually damage him. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, spell interrupted. Okay. Well, that's why I saved. Might help if I actually, used, like, Ghostly Visage and occasional buffing spells, right? Haha. Alright. Oh. You've decided you're not responding? Will I need to reboot the game? Nope, here we go. It was just a little sluggish. Alright, so anyway, let's prep. There's a boar. There's a visage. I can Ray of Frost him. I don't remember if red slots are immune to fire or not, so let's find out. It doesn't seem to be. It's mildly resistant, but not immune. Shit. Try not to kill me. Thank you. Alright. This is the only one I really care about right here. Shit. Fuck. Yo, Merrick, you could probably do something. Oh, this is sluggish. I might need to reboot the computer after all. Fuck! I hate you people. Alright, we're gonna reload. Anyway, because that's moving very choppy. Sometimes Neverwinter Nights does not like to be reloaded too often. So, let's reopen it. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Visage. Let's haste myself. Let's take that off, and we'll put this back on. I might need it. And in the meantime, where's the fucking slot? There he is. Alright, yeah, Merrick, you could, like, do shit. Maybe. It'd be great if you did. Oh, fuck. Oh, there went that. Well, I had the right idea. I just managed to get caught up in the daze. So, we're gonna die this time. Merrick, you could fucking do something. God, he's an asshole.
To dust
Yeah.
we return.
Alright, well, this is gonna take me a while. He regenerates? So I gotta kill him quick, huh? Or do you think I should probably try to avoid trying to kill him at all, huh? Yeah. We'll try one more time. If I can get him fast enough, it's just my problem was I accidentally let myself get dazed. I think that's the problem. So I missed some of my opportunity to hit him faster than his regeneration could kick in. But we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, yeah. Okay. So... I think I'll have to win this one. Probably true. Ah, nice. Okay, if I can get him one more try, I might got him. Fuck, one more. There we go. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, it used up pretty much all of my magic missiles. On the plus side, this robe, unlimited burning hands and unlimited ray of frost. Burning hands is level 1, ray of frost is a cantrip. But it's better than having nothing. So, if I run out of spells, I'm not completely helpless. That's why I bought the damn thing. Not because I expected this particularly. I've never played this module before, but still useful. Merrick Winters is a dick, though, because he could have helped with that.
Greetings.
Are you alright? Oh, good, I get to ask him about it. I'm fine. Why didn't you help me? I could not. I can only act as your guide. The universe, for all its inherent entropy, is governed by certain fundamental laws. It is the creative tension between these two opposing forces that drives the life force of the universe. This is one of those things you must learn if you hope to survive this. So where the hell are we? This is the borderlands of form and reason, the in-between place known as the astral plane. What you see as your body is really your astral projection, your soul, if you will. Your actual physical form lies in a trance back at the Abbey. Well, I hope the Destroyer doesn't come and murder everyone while I'm up here. You must be careful. Your astral self can be hurt just as easily as your normal self. In some ways, even more so, especially where we're going. What do you mean? Where are we going? Why, to hell, of course. Shit. So there are some lost souls fighting. Merrick? I hope you don't mind, but I arranged a slight detour before we move on to our final destination. What is this place? Limbo. It's the realm of the dead who are ravaged by the madness of self-indulgence and greed. This is the destination of all souls who in life were more concerned with gathering wealth and power, God, they're noisy, than the duty of preserving life. He makes a sweeping gesture with his staff. Look around. This realm is filled with adventurers like yourself. They are spending their deaths as they've spent their lives, in senseless battle. It is an existence without peace, without hope, without end. It is an existence you yourself may face one day. Me? But what of the good I've done? The monsters I've killed, the villains I've slain. Any dumb beast can kill. You disappoint me, Sebastian and Alestra. I hope this experience will be enlightening. Well, I saved the fucking world, dude. Alright. Well, let's talk to... This looks like the Underdark.
Greetings.
We have arrived. The dismal regions that are home to the desperate, the depraved, and the deranged. It's a land of noise, confusion, and eternal torment. Here you will find penance without redemption, agony without end. This is hell. One aspect of it. Why have you taken me here? You never explained that. This is the origin of the Destroyer, and here you may find some clue as how to stop him. He points at an opening below. Enter through there. When the passageway splits, take the right tunnel. There you will find the one who has answers you seek. Do not stray from the path. The halls and passageway here are as complex and twisting as guilt itself. And there are creatures within this place that would tear the wings from solars as a moment's respite from boredom. No, do not tarry here any longer than you need to, for in this dreaded land, all that is warm and sweet soon goes cold and sour. You're not coming with me. Another rule. I cannot accompany you beyond this point. Each soul must enter alone. Otherwise, could it truly be hell? Oh. Yay. So. Is this the hole he meant? I guess so. The air is hot and sulphurous, making your breath choking, your eyes burn. Well, let's save. I'm probably gonna go wandering around. Should I? Probably not. Will I? Yes. And there's Barbados, the gargoyle, attacking someone who's damned. Can I talk to him? Is that a good idea? Maybe not. Alright. And there's someone who's damned. This man twitches and writhes like a bug stuck on a pin. Oh, shoot. There's a Cambion. Can I manage to not kill you, or do I have to kill you? Challenging. When a fiend mates with a human, the results are evil half-breeds. Spawned in the dark, nether planes, these fiendish offspring are abominations that plague mortals. Well, can I kill you? Maybe.
To dust.
Nope.
We return.
Well, I saved. Didn't seem like you could see invisible, though. So maybe I'll just, It was only challenging, though. I hate to give up on a fight just because... Alright. But we'll see. I might end up stealthing my way through after all. Go away. I said right. Strange sounds filling the air are like something burrowing in your ears. Something with too many legs. Ah, there's Rance the X-Men. Hey, that guy. Alright, I should probably kill the champion. Clearly he's not going away. Actually, I wonder if I just go here, will it follow me? Can I hide? Might have worked. Alright, let's talk to Rance.
Hello.
Ah, it's you. I must look quite the mess. Flame's looking at me. Wait, please, before you go, tell me, how many years have I been down here? A few days. A few days? No! Sorry, dude. How should I torment him next? Get a spider demon to hatch her eggs inside him? Maybe have two hordes of demons play a game of rugby using his head as a ball. That's fun. Your stomach churns and your eyes start to heat up like they're going to boil. I also want to go... Should I go down too? I also kind of want to go down. There's a door down there. Oh, there's Azag. I can talk to Azag. Is she going to try to kill me? Probably. Many walk the path to hell in search of something. What do you seek? I think you know what I can promise you. Sensations you are only dimly aware of. Ecstasy, mounting, growing, swelling, bursting, endless and no satiety. Satiety? I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. While every nerve, every white, writhing nerve joins the demonic and whips itself into rage and exulting passion. Her voice purrs low and deep as though it vibrates through her entire body. We feed on certain energies. Fear is sweet to us. Hatred and madness are intoxicating. If we play with you a while, we feel you will reward us with at least one of these delicacies. Ugh, leave me be, foul huntress. Let's talk to Azek. Oh, that's what she looks like when she's not wearing a dude. Does heaven come to hell in search of aid? Azag. You recognized me then. Good. I was worried since our last encounter. I was clothed in the flesh of that sorcerer. I was told to come here for answers. And answers you shall have. For they will do you no good. This is in regard to the Destroyer, no doubt. Like an insatiable virus, he sweeps across the world, and his enemies are as dust beneath his feet. The earth runs red. The air echoes with the screams of the dying. How can I stop him? You can't. You see, he's much more than a regular demon. He's a demigod, so nothing less than divine intervention may stop him. Her eyes sparkle with a cruel joy, eyes like nails in yellowed ivory. Well, there's another way. If I were to appear before him and command him to stop and return to the lower regions, he would do so. And why should he obey the midwife of the apocalypse? My dear boy, don't you know, the best midwives are themselves mothers. Are you saying he's your son? Eons ago, as a young girl, I crouched with the great beast, and that monster of primitive and formless chaos knew me. The Destroyer was begotten in the depths, born in violence, suckled in shadow. She waves a hand dismissively. But this is all quite academic. Even if you did find a wizard powerful enough to bind and compel me, it would still be impossible for him to call me to your plane. You have made sure of that. A demon is unable to manifest itself on any plane where it was vanquished for the span of a century. Such irony that you have prevented the very means of your salvation. Dictionary says satiety. Satiety. Thank you, Starbreeze Twitch. Yet another word I've seen in writing but never pronounced. You're responsible for all this, aren't you? You catch on at last. Yes, I've been puppeteer pulling the strings. I enticed you to Buckland through my witless servant, the Axeman. I told that apprentice how to change the formula in his master's book, how to trick him into the portal, and get you to follow, knowing full well where you'd end up. I have many servants, you see. Even if you did manage to escape, the destroyer has the single-mindedness of a bloodhound, and the small brain to match, I'm afraid. A gland oozes, a nerve crackles, and he slips sideways between the planes. I would like to see what's south. I may reload and go south after a bit. I know, the demons are great. For what? Revenge? Did you really? Oh, of course for revenge. Who knows better about retribution than a demon? Did you really think that you could meddle in the fate of the entire world and then just walk away? That it would be that easy? That there would be no consequences? When you defeated me, I plunged back to hell, a black and shrieking comet, spilling molten tar. Such rage, anger that could twist steel. I'll have my vengeance. For how long do you think you can avoid the destroyer? Days? Months? Years? How many innocents will he slaughter getting to you? Imagine the growing regrets, the longing to escape, the powerless disgust, the surrender, the hate. An inhuman yowl echoes through the caverns. Seems the beasts of hell have caught the scent of the living. If I were you, I'd leave now before they hunt you down. My vengeance is far from over. I want to see you twist and turn slowly in the wind. Alright. There's an inferno. Neat. Alright, well, I'm gonna try... Oh, shit. Let's see, can I run past them?
To dust we
Nope.
return. Oh.
Fuck, I didn't save either, did I? Alright, well, we're gonna quick save here and wander around. Okay. So I did want to look around anyway, so let's use this the opportunity to go. Alright, fuck. Oh shit. I was an idiot. I forgot to summon my thing. That's okay. I'm gonna go south this time. Let's see what's south. See what's down here. Oh, down here is. Didn't outrun him after all. Oh, there's something. Yep, this is not where I want to be, huh? Alright. Nope.
To dust
Fuck.
we
I want to see
return.
what's back. Okay, so now I want to see what's in that door up there, and then I will play more seriously. Actually, come to think about it, I wonder. Let's try one of these. Okay. I just want to see if it'll work. In the meantime, I want to see what's in that one door. Once I've done that, I'll go back up to Azek. I'm not going to read her dialogue again, but we'll see. Oh, hey. Well, I'll be damned. They can't see invisible. At least that one can. Maybe I'll just keep walking. Nope. Okay. Well, time to go this way. I'll be damned, literally. Tiptoeing through hell, yep. Tiptoe through the window, by the window. Shit, I think he caught me. Oh, because I'm not invisible anymore. Fuck. Alright, well. Hi, Rance. Time to talk to Rance. Let's dig in. Okay. I couldn't resist. Oh. Gotta run. Ow. It's my own fault. I ran past him. I know I still dedicated a spell slot to knock. I know, I know. I didn't say I was smart. Oh, okay.
To dust we return. Oh.
I think my intention was to switch the pixie out for like the panther with the sneak attack, and then I forgot to do it. Well, the reason why it's funny is because the pixie is a lockpick. I do, I do. Fuck the closed doors. Basically, the pixie works as a pseudo rogue, so it can. Yep, exactly. So I have knock, even though I have no real need for knock. The thing was, I think what it was, my thought had been, as silly as it is, that that I'd be switching the pixie out once I got fine traps, but then I didn't end up getting fine traps, and then I forgot to switch knockout. So that's basically what happened. All right, so I'm gonna try to distract it. I don't want to waste a invisibility potion, so I'm gonna try to distract this guy with my boar again. It worked last time. I mean, my boar has to catch him, but all right. But I think it'll work.
Hello.
Alright, only a few days. Poor Rens. Fuck. Come on. Come on, boar. Fucking attack him. Alright, thank you. I think we're okay now. Alright, so basically I have to commit to whether or not I'm keeping the pixie or not. And I have not committed. I think. Alright, so we're gonna save game here. And now we're gonna talk to the handmaiden and Azag again. Same dialogue. Now Azag will let her gloat and tell me what I need to know. Alright, so the problem is I can't summon her to call him back. But then again, let's be fair here. Even if she was here, she would not call him back. We all know this. So her whole gloating is kind of pointless because either way, she'd never have called him off. Okay, so let's temporary quick save here. Giving up your familiar fur pixie deprives you of a tank. Giving up a spell select to knock costs you a spell, which are precious at low level. Can probably be destroyed with usual attack spells. It is roleplay. I don't know. I don't like breaking down doors. It's uncivilized. So yeah. And it's extra funny that I did pixie and knock, but the pixie's to disarm traps, and knock is because I'm too lazy to summon the pixie. And the pixie is only once per day, so you're not wrong though. I do have summon creature though, so summon creature I can. Alright, so I need to get past that fucker. Or I could just kill that fucker. I mean, come on, we gotta be close to the end of hell, right? Oh, nice. Actually, hold on. Oh. Let's see. I bought the spiffy outfit. I'm gonna use this fucking spiffy outfit. Here. There we go. Remember, I also spent the entirety of a Halo of Flies wearing women's underwear because I felt like Sebastian would do that. Oh, no, not... Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm reloading there because I'm not sticking around with fucking level drain. Someone once told me I had a fairly soothing voice, but I feel like they weren't actually listening to the words I was saying. Alright, so let's put my robe of hitting things with ice spells. Ice cantrips, but you know that cantrip's fucking badass, really. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's hit the fucker with a missile. Okay, and then let's hit him with a couple of rays of frost. Hi. Oh shit. That was not my intention. Okay, well, this could be a problem. On the plus side, the outfit's very useful. Look at that, 0 fire. Okay. There we go. Alright, so... the real reason I kept around the pixie. Come on, find me the trap. There it is. Oh, that was kind of useless. Is it gone now? Seems to be. Okay. Well, bye. Poor pixie. I didn't intend to use her as in that capacity, but you know, it kind of worked, so let's let her go back to sleep. I do a lot of useless things for roleplay. Obsessive, repulsive, and Emmy and Drew, and Red Mage Dove, abrasive messages, wonderful Dove. Give his... You'd like my Never and my Winters. You're welcome to both. You're welcome to both. Alright, well, you've caught me as my character, the quite indolent elf. Is wandering through. Hello, Zinsman. I'm wandering through hell. Well, a shout out to everybody. For one, a shout out to Obsessive Repulsive. He does not want to be followed, so don't follow him, except you totally should. Ah, yes, thank you for shouting out Obsessive Repulsive. That is what I wanted. Also, a shout out to Emmy Andrew and Red Mage Dove and everybody else who streams. Yep. You've always got my back, Emmy. That's why you're one of my mods. Now, Obsessive Repulsive and Emmy Andrew also happen to be fellow Frog Pond Academy students. Yes. So that's always fun. Tomorrow you'll get to see us play. Obsessive Repulsive plays the very tall Goblin Stick, who is slowly being accidentally socialized despite himself by us. And Emmy Andrew plays Lorelei Havillard, who is... Well, actually, it's just really fun to watch her suffer, to be honest with you. She's a spoiled brat with a heart of slightly tarnished gold. Slowly and accidentally, of course. It is kind of fun to watch Lorelei suffer sometimes. But she suffers so well. Also, a shout out to Red Mage Dove, who, I will get to as I go down my list. Ah! People are quicker than me. Yes. But anyway, Red Mage Dove does quite a few shufflers, and it's very fun. And Obsessive Repulsive is going to bed because he's old. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, yes. Dove's got some great shufflers. They have they have one that's a shit ton of JRPGs from that charity stream he did. What was it? Like May, April? he just kept adding more and more. It's like 30 JRPGs, maybe 40. I don't know how you keep track of them all. That's the thing. It's like I feel like I could keep track of March and 22. Okay, okay, yes, only 22. Okay, I apologize. I have no idea how you keep track. It's like I feel like I could play them one at a time. I could figure them out, but 22 going through both. I don't know. You fake it well, for what it's worth. You fake it well. All right, so I should probably get back to actually figuring out what the hell I'm doing. Basically, the story so far is this poor bastard has been through the ringer many times, but most recently, what's happened is he thwarted the end of the world, pissed off a demoness in the process. The problem is he ended up tricked into going to a parallel universe where he didn't stop the end of the world. And this ultra destructive, unstoppable being decided it basically hunted down everyone alive in that dimension, and I turned out to be the last thing alive. I got back here to my dimension, but unfortunately it's followed me. I have no way to kill it, and it's killing everybody in its path to come chase me. So it's not fun for anybody. I am in hell at the moment to try to figure out what the hell I can do to stop him, and unfortunately haven't had a lot of luck. Now I have to try to get the fuck out of here. And that doesn't look good, because I don't think I could want to fight him. That is an Amizarak, and I think it's going to be beyond my capabilities. So I'm going to quick save. Now, one thing is, this module did warn me that there are some things I'm not going to be able to fight, and I think this dragon is going to be one of them. But, well, I guess we can try. Does magic missile work? It does not. Not really. Not substantially. So I'm going to have to try to get past him, I think, in another way. But first, let's die horribly, for the hell of it. Oh, well, 10. I barely injured him.
To dust we return.
Hell, trying to figure out what the hell? Yep, I have a grasp of the English language, Zinsman. I very much do. Okay. So, that didn't work too well, did it? I'd love to kill that fucking dragon, but I'm thinking my best bet is going to try to get out of here. I do have a couple of invisibility potions left. Really, as a sorcerer, I should have given myself invisibility, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Now, prior to this adventure, where I saved the world, I actually blew up a mental ward hospital. To be fair, it was an... Shit. Okay. I wasn't really expecting it to see me right there. In my defense, it was an evil mental hospital. And I'd been enslaved for 10 years to help capture people as to be used as subjects. So I had a good reason. He is pretty destructive. He tries, though. So let's see if I can get around without... Oh, good. Thankfully, this is the one dragon that doesn't have true seeing. Can't see shit in hell. Can't see shit in hell. Alright, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here. And, of course... Now, I can't summon my pixie, and I can't rest, so let's fucking hope that knock will work here. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna have to go another up, and I'm not invisible anymore. Alright, well, turns out I'm gonna have to go in a different direction, huh? Let's see if I can get the fuck out of here, even with this fucker looking at me. Hi. Hello. You seem fun. I need to cross your path and get the... No. Fuck. Alright. Well, that's not gonna work. At least I know now not to go this way.
To dust
Alright.
we return.
Ashes, ashes, dust to dust. And of course I didn't save it all in hell. Because why would I? Yep, Sebastian is pretty destructive, but look at his character image. His backstory is he was a very spoiled elf, probably from Evermeet, but so far he's had most of his adventures in places other than Forgotten Realms. But he's spoiled, he's lazy, and he has a really bad habit of like getting into trouble. So, oh shit, I'm gonna have to walk past that Campion again, I think. Oh, no, wait, maybe I killed the Campion. Did I kill the Campion? I don't think I killed the Campion. Fuck. Alright. Well, I need a distraction bait. And let's save over here. I think I gotta head back to the entrance then if those doors don't work. So there's a demon down there, there's a dragon down this way, and I need to go talk to my ghostly wizard mentor. Oh, there's the Cambion. Fuck the Cambion. I might be able to kill the Cambion. Let's see if I can kill the Cambion. Alright. Fuck. There we go. Alright, so let's get back here, and let's see about blowing him up. Okay, that's helped. See about doing it again. Now, to be fair, when he blew up the mental institution, that wasn't intentional. Oh, fuck, he's got damage resist now. Ow. Oh, great. I just kind of lobotomized the doctor with the psychic probe, and a Lovecraftian horror broke free and killed everybody. Which I think really is not my fault. Son of a bitch. I got you once. And I'm out of magic missiles, of course I am. Oh, fuck it. I hit him with 2. Okay, well, if you don't, fuck it. We'll give it a shot.
To dust.
Nope, not that time. I mean, there's still the invisibility potion. I just really don't want to use them. I was joking, I'm possibly serious, that after I finish this module, I'm gonna level him up to level 10 through a character editor, and then take him through some more horror modules because I think it's funny. I don't know why. It just seems like at this point I've taken him through so many already that I kind of just have to finish. You know, you dance with the guy who brought you. Okay. Yep. Damn. Alright, the problem is I have 1 magic missile left. Because I did not think this through clearly. But if I keep him centered on me... Ow. Yep, this is gonna take a while.
To dust we return.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Got one of those. Hasting myself might be appropriate, but I think I'm still gonna have that issue. Ghostly Visage is probably good. I could try Sonic Arrowing him. Yeah, why did I have to use my last of, my fucking magic missiles? Could try Acid Flask, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna help me with the physical end of things. Actually, maybe. Hold on. Let's give it a shot. What the hell? Okay. So... line of sight. Well, there's still the invisibility potion. Nope. I swear I thought I managed to get him one time, but I guess not. Okay. Fucking hell. Well, that's a waste. We're not even gonna go with that. Ah. Sebastian is gonna be so relieved to retire at the end of the month. I think the only reason he hasn't gone home yet is he's a little worried that if he goes home, his family's gonna turn out to be like body snatchers or something, and it'll be yet another apocalyptic adventure. It just tends to happen to him. Okay, that works. Okay. Hey, okay, now. Oh shit! It didn't even barely injured him this time. Okay, but the bow and arrow seems to be working okay. So let's shoot him. And well, let's give you another fucking distraction. Come on. There we go. Running for it. Hi, Isaac. I thought you said you wanted to see me suffer. You're not gonna see me suffer. Well, you might see me suffer if I die here. Alright. Come on. Attack nearest, please. I do kind of want to kill him, though, because he's there and he annoys me. The boar's on his way? Okay, good. Alright, now, let's see. Can I hit him from here? No, you don't need to run to him when you've got a bow and arrow. Fucking AI. Come on. Come on. Shoot, you fucker. Fuck. Am I even going in the right direction? I am! Yay, Hellcat. How did I miss you last time? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Have I ever read Anne Bishop's Black Jewels? I actually have not. I know about them, but I've never read them. Do you recommend them? I remember the jewels have indicating some sort of rank in magic power. That part I know about. But like I said, I've never actually read them. I think I read something else by Anne Bishop, though, because her name sounds familiar. Alright, so I've got that. I've got this. Bow and arrow seems to be doing okay. The Hellcat's going to be a problem. And there he is. Fuck it. Oh. Not shooting very well this time. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to invisibility myself and get out that way. I really don't want to, but I think I don't really have a choice. Stop running into things when you're trying to shoot them. Thank you. Shit. I canceled out my own spell. At least I didn't lose the spell. There's nothing worse than canceling out your own spell and losing it. Would you recommend it? Series you loved, but it's the kind of series that you can read a review from someone who hates it and be in agreement. I've got a few of those. I feel you. Like, yeah, you're right, and yet I've been there. Could you please just try to kill the boar for a little bit, dude? That would be very helpful. You're badly wounded. I can take you if I got enough time to, like, fucking shoot you. Actually, come to think on it. Okay. Ah, that worked. Thank you. And that was only 84 points, so maybe this isn't worth it. Yeah, but I've definitely got a few of those. Probably my favorite one, where every negative review I've seen, I was like, yeah, you're kind of right, is Jenny Wirtz's Mist Wraith books, The Words of Light and Shadow. Incredibly over the top. The prose is so flowery, and it's damn near incomprehensible. And the characters are so fucking much Mary Sue, and I adore every bit. It's fucking hilarious to me. I actually recap reviewed the first 3 books on my blog, and they take forever because they're so fucking long. Like, the shortest one in the series is 500 pages, and it's only that length because the second and third book were meant to be one, and the paperback was too big, so it ended up split into 2. And that's the reason why there's this tiny, minuscule 500-page book in the series. It's fucking hilarious. Like, let's see, how many ways can she make this poor fucker suffer? And it makes me laugh every single time. Alright, fucking Hellcat. Let's just run past him, see what happens. I don't want to waste an invisibility potion, goddammit. So, I'm gonna waste all my spells instead. Oh, hey. Hi, Barbados. Bye, Barbados. Okay. Can I get up this way? Because if this isn't going to let me out, I don't know how to get out. Oh, there's Merrick. Okay, so I am in the right place. Can we get the fuck out of here and then we can talk? Alright. You're back. I spoke with Azek. I don't know why you wanted me to talk with her. It didn't accomplish anything. In fact, she just made it seem more hopeless. Sometimes... Fuck. Sometimes a demon may offer words of wisdom, and sometimes they even tell the truth. Okay, there we go. Fuck you, Hellcat. You see, even though my queen is trapped, she is still a formidable force. Your chevalier retreats once again. The fiend indicates the board with his hand. You notice only a few silver pieces are left on the board, while there still remains a number of jet pieces. Your play is sloppy. You have focused your attention on one part of the board, while there have been developments in another. My pawn that you have been pursuing will promote soon. You have lost too many pieces. Forfeit the game now. You have no hope in winning. You can feel the Celestial hesitating. We play on. The vision passes. Okay, well, let's fucking rest before I do anything else. Alright. So the pawn that we're pursuing is probably Sylvester. If he's going to get promoted, will he be able to command the destroyer? I've been having more visions of that strange game of chess. It seems to be going bad for the Celestial, and I'd have to agree. The apprentice remains elusive, and who knows when the destroyer will show up again. And when he does, there seems to be no conceivable way to defeat him. Also, the fiend alluded to some further developments in his favor. The situation becomes worse and worse. That sounds about right. Okay. I know, right? But yeah, if you're ever curious about the series that I love, but I mean I've read reviews. So many. My favorite one was one where it's like she found it was I believe it was a female reviewer who found the main character so insufferable that she started hoping the villain would win. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Hello to you.
Back amongst the living, I see. Nightshade discovered you laying on the floor in a trance. She was concerned you were hurt. However, I recognized it as someone whose spirit has left on a journey. Yes, I went seeking answers, but instead the questions keep getting larger. Surely this is the human condition. It is written, "He who increases wisdom increases sorrow." You see, the truth is never lost. It is always right where we left it, but we don't believe. So we go searching through the lies, like looking for pins in the haystacks. We explore diligently only where we want it to be, as if we're going to find it there, hoping on our selfish needs. We gaze through cities and wander through forests until we no longer know where we stand. That's when we come to the conclusion that the truth must be lost. But in reality, it is we who are lost. That's deep. Mephisto comes running up. Father Abbot, I was just in your room. Someone broke into your chest. The sunblade of St. Ormazad has been stolen. You have focused your attention on one part of the board while there have been developments in another. What was that? Something I overheard during my journey. I think it might have been referring to the theft of this sunblade. What is it exactly? It is a sacred sword given unto St. Ormazad by Utu himself. Many people assume St. Ormazad was a cleric, but he was really a paladin. The sunblade is a holy relic and our most cherished possession. Hecate races down the ladder. Father Abbot, come out quick. Lucy was playing with Seth out in the orchard again. We heard Seth yelp in pain. When we ran over, we found Seth laying there dead and Lucy gone. Shit. Oh, you didn't speak to the abbot when you made it here? And then spent a good hour looking around for what to do next? Ah. Well, sometimes you miss the NPC right there. I try never to intentionally miss an NPC, but sometimes I do. Whoever stole the sword must have taken Lucy too. Could it be one of the villagers? No, I don't think so. The chest where I kept the sword was protected with certain wards. One could not simply break into it. What's more, the stealing of a sacred object and the kidnapping of a child is on a far different level than petty vandalism. It points to something calculated and sinister. Well, I have experience dealing with these sorts of problems. With your leave, I'll track down Lucy and the Sunblade. Any assistance you could give would be greatly appreciated. Well, now I get to figure out where the hell to go. Alright, trouble is at the Abbey. It seems while I was traveling through the plains, someone snuck into the Abbey and stole a sacred sword, and kidnapped a little girl. It's too much of a coincidence that this happened precisely while I was in a trance. As I did mention, she had other servants. It's probably best to search the scene of the crime for... I think it's the fucking druid lady. I don't want to think it's the fucking druid lady, because I think some of that's just me, jumping to conclusions, but I did say she gave me weird feelings, so... I mean, obviously apprentice, but... If he didn't... Oh, poor... Black Feather, the fucking bird. But if he didn't come here, the apprentice would have gone to her. Black Feather. A feather from some large black bird. Yep. Fucking called it. And Seth is dead. Poor Seth. Poor puppy. I'm now sad. Alright. Well, I know where to go next. Alright, well. I think... There we go. And eventually the destroyer is going to come kill everybody. Alright. Saving. It's probably bad to say place to save, all things considered, but that's okay. Alright. The Groaning Ghost. Oh, hello. I think what convinced me that the druid lady was evil was the way that the mayor talked about the abbey and how the abbey did nothing. And then he talked about taking his wife to the healer and then started talking about the ups and downs in her condition, and it seemed pretty clear that the healer didn't do anything for her either. So that starts raising the question of, well then, what's the point of all this? Oh yeah, here we go. Actually, let's go with that one. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Let's fucking... Hi. Goddamn, Ray of Frost is fun. This was a good outfit. That was worth the 7,000 gold pieces I scrounged together for it. It really is. But that's I think why the druid lady pinged my notice. It's like if she's not doing anything and the abbey's not evil, then, and also the name is Start. So let's see. Hello. Let's talk to a Start.
Looking for a good time?
A pleasant greetings to you, as pleasant as a warm wind or cool waters rolling over the skin. How may I be of service? I found this black feather. What of it? It was by the body of a dog. Here's the pet of a little girl over at the abbey. Whoever killed him also kidnapped the girl and stole a sacred sword. And your companion is the only large black bird I've seen in the area. What are you implying? I'm thinking you're not really a druid. Maybe you're a witch. And that raven is your familiar? Very good. The Dark Lady warned me against you. Yes, the powers I serve are truly ancient and primal. When you ruined her plans last month, the Dark Lady directed me here. I helped further her sinister cause by sowing through the seeds of mistrust and hate between the villagers and the abbey. And Sylvester Tenebris, he came here to meet you, didn't he? The Dark Lady has many servants. I am one, and so is he. He came here so I could fulfill a promise the Dark Lady made for him. Where is he? And the child? And the sword? He's hidden away. As for the girl and the sword, the Dark Lady has special plans for them. You see, no one will enter the grove at night, which provides me all the privacy I need. At midnight, I will sacrifice the girl using the sunblade. The sword will become irrevocably tainted and desecrated by the blood of an innocent child. A powerful weapon of virtue will be lost forever. The bird flaps about in almost a frenzy. Shrieks and tears, shrieks and tears. Children are not to be threatened. Okay. Well. You know what? Let's fucking burn this place. I don't think you guys are immune to fire. You're not. Okay. I've spent too many bad guys immune to fire. It was annoying. There we go. Bye-bye. Now, it's $10 says the kid's in the chest. A skull. Dread skull. Animate dead 1 use per day. The skull has been the centerpiece of numerous dark rites. It can be used to call forth an undead servant. I'm not evil enough for that. But the ring. Ring of Thorns. Quill fire 1 use per day. That's actually pretty interesting. And a chest key. Let's open the chest because I think there's going to be a little girl in the chest. And also, I feel like I should probably try to heal my poison. Can I heal poison? Because I really don't want to deal with this stat. Okay. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't waste a healer kit. Dragon Slave. Hey, I can fucking Giga Slave these fuckers. Ah, this chest actually has a false bottom that leads down into a small dark pit, dug into the ground. Climb down. Hidden cellar. Oh, there's the little girl. Lucy.
Hi.
She wrinkles her nose and peers at you with wide eyes. Are you all right? I'm okay. I was out playing in the orchard when I thought I heard some woman speaking some funny words. Next thing I know, I woke up down here. I'm guessing you got hit with a sleep spell. She also stole a sword from the abbey. You could check in the crate. I tried opening it, but it's locked and stuff. Stop that. Stand down. Well, that's a pretty blade. This blade was carried by Saint Ormazad in his crusade against the forces of darkness. It's been said to have been presented to him by Utu, the sun god himself. Well, that at least gives me somewhere to go. But where has she hidden Sylvester, I wonder? Is there anything more to this little area? Doesn't seem like it. So, well, on the plus side, I guess I can give everything back. Let's see.
Hi.
That's the Sunblade. I recognize it. Father Abbot takes it out on special occasions and such. Well, let's get you and the sword back to the Abbey. Oh, cool. Teleport.
Hello to you.
The blessings of Utu be upon you. You have rescued Lucy and restored the Sunblade of Saint Ormazad to us. He takes the sword from you. I shall put it back in its resting place. This time, I'll protect it with even stronger words. I can't use the sword. Well, let's see. But maybe bringing this up will bring me another option. Actually, I was hoping I could use the sword. I am being pursued by a ravenous monster known as the Destroyer. The Sunblade of Saint Ormazad might be the only weapon in the area powerful enough to hurt him. My child, it is true the Sunblade is a weapon of great power, but it is so much more than that. It is a symbol. It is a covenant of the gods and an emblem of what we can become. Saint Ormazad recognized this, and that is why he was entrusted with the sword in the first place. We can do no less. Alright, well, how am I supposed to defeat the Destroyer? I don't know, but you will. How can you say that? I have faith. Just as courage is not the absence of fear, but the persistence in the face of fear. Yeah. So too is faith the perseverance in the face of doubt. I will pray for you, my child. That's noble sentiments, Father, but I feel like they've gotten nowhere. I came to Honeybrook in search of a man, and still have no idea where he might be hiding. He could be hiding in the caverns under the grove. There's supposed to be a whole network of unexplained caves down there. What caves? I didn't see any entrance to his caves. You wouldn't. It's been covered up with a large stone block. Some of the men from the village moved it over the entrance when Mark Tanner fell down there. He was hunting a deer and chased it into the grove when suddenly the ground gave way beneath him. He fell through, broke a leg, and hurt his head. Are you talking about Mad Mark? Yes. The villagers would have you believe that it was the crack to the head that made him mad, but I'm a healer, and I helped tend to his wounds after they pulled him out of there. I'm telling you, it wasn't that bad of a concussion. He'd been lying down there for hours before anyone heard his cries, and he was absolutely terrified. He kept raving on and on about hearing and seeing things down in the caverns. The villagers immediately covered up the hole, saying they didn't want any more accidents, but I think they were just plain scared. Ah, now I'm almost done. That's fair. It seems like I'm towards the end. That's okay. The witch did say she helped hide the man I'm looking for. She'd most likely know about the caves. My child, if you do intend to enter the caverns, then I urge you to be careful. The evil that taints the grove is very old and runs deep. I sense these caves are the heart of that darkness. All right. Well, still doesn't help me with the goddamn Destroyer, but just tell me, will I be able to stop the Destroyer? Or am I just leaving it to kill so many people? I'm almost done, though. That's good. And then I have to decide what to do next. I am thinking that my next step is going to be... Hold on a sec. My tentative next plan is to... Where is that fucking thing? Not that one. Is to forcibly level poor Sebastian up to level 10. And take him through some more horror modules, because I think it's funny. The one I'm leaning towards, because I think Angel Falls requires level 20. Level 10 is Stormy Night by the George. I will have to reach out to the George and see if the George will give me a permission. If there's a way to reach out to them. I'm assuming him, but I shouldn't assume. Oh, good. It's not anonymous, so they might even check their messages. That would be good. Stormy Night requires a level 10. But I'm not sure. I might play something else. We'll see. That's where I'm leaning. Assuming Sebastian survives this, of course. But I do find it very, very funny to take the same guy through the same fucking... I'm gonna torture this fucking bastard. He's gonna have to end up in a benign mental hospital by the time I'm done with him. Poor guy. Alright, so... I've got my robe spells, just in case. I really hope the Destroyer doesn't kill the people in the Abbey. They're so nice. Can I talk to Mad Mark again? I shouldn't call him Mad Mark. That's mean. We'll talk to Mark. Hello, Mark.
Spare a coin, friend?
Sometimes you just find them in the grove, just laying there. Dead birds, but nothing's killed them. I think the witch killed them. But we'll see. Poor fellow. Poor fellow. Maybe if we can get rid of the evil down there, the poor guy will find some peace. And let's ghostly visage myself. Visage. Visage, 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 visage. Okay, so I need to find that... Is it the altar that they're talking about, or is there a different rock that we're talking about? Because that's definitely a rock, but... Can I bash it?
Going to hurt.
I can bash it. You can help. There we go. There we go. And there's the hole in the ground. I do get the sense of an incoming endgame. But that's mostly because you told me. Alright, let's go into the fucking hole. Caverns of Dreadful Night. There's some other pretty good looking modules by this fellow, but his more recent ones have pre-gen characters involved, which would be fun to play if I need a break from torturing poor Sebastian. An ice cold chill permeates these caverns. A damp, musty smell clings to the air. Plump white worms squirm on the slimy floor. Oof, I'm not good with worms. You think you catch a glimpse of a chalk white face staring up at you through the still, deep, and stagnant waters, but then it is gone. Well, that's fucking creepy. In the moldy, cloudy waters, you see a rotting, molding hand with no arm reach out for you, but perhaps it was just a fish. I think it was probably a hand, because this place is fucking creepy. Alright, and there's a wraith.
This is good.
Alright, no, fuck it. Okay, fuck it. There we go. That's most of it. God damn, this is Fuck, there's a lot of undead here. Well, just con drain. That's okay. Let's put it right here. Shit, it interrupted me. Alright, I think I'm probably fucked for this time, but we'll check.
To dust.
Yep.
We return.
Figured that. Alright. Now the question is, will I be able to rest down there? So how much should I be budgeting my spells? Getting swarmed by undead is usually a pretty good reason to use a fireball, but I'm not seeing a resting option. So I might have to rethink that. Yeah, still I got weapons. Okay. All the creepy descriptions. So creepy. So creepy. Okay. Okay. At least we managed to save the, fucking, It's a shame we can't appeal to its father. If the mother can call it into question, it is half god, isn't it? Demigod? Who did she say? I mean, she could have been lying about who the father of the thing was. After all, if it's half god and she's a demon, then the other side should be a god, not a demon, right? You think maybe its father is Utu? Now that's probably silly, but that could be interesting if it is. Alright. Sadly, Burning Hands is not very effective, but I really don't want to use too many more fireballs until I know I don't need them. Of course, watch. I'll use all my magic missiles, and the next enemy's going to be immune to fireballs. That's how this has been going so far. There we go. And there's some remains over there. Skeleton knuckle. Okay. I'm probably going to regret saving there, but fuck it. Fuck it. Is that a kitten? That is a kitten. Hey, you know, you did not have your treat today. Would you like one? Alright, hold on. Interlude. So that I can give the cat her squeezy treat. Which she did not take today, because she was in hiding. Why? I'm not entirely certain. Hi, baby. Squeezy treat for you? Yeah, I know you like the squeezy treat. Ah, fuck. And I want you to be in the habit of eating the squeezy treat for the next time I have to give you medication. Because that actually worked out really well, all things considered. No more medication, so I can just squeeze it to you from the tube. But if I get you used to eating it, then when I squeeze it onto a plate for medication, you won't be too weirded out. Because it worked before. Hey, have some more. Now it's on your nose. Sometimes I'm not sure about you, kitten. Now it's dripping onto the floor. Hey, you're so silly. Okay. Hi. You having a good day? Did the dogs come and eat your food again? You know how that works. You just gotta yell at them. Scratch them. Hiss. They're pretty stupid. Swat them once. They'll learn. I know, you're shy. That's alright. When I come home, I always give you more food. So you won't go hungry, even if you let the dogs eat them. Okay.
Is that all the... Oh, no, there's still some squeezy in here. One sec. 1 second. Don't get impatient. You and your tiny cat. One of these days I'm going to catch you, and I'm going to smooch you on your head. You're not going to like it. You're going to be freaked out by it. Yep. That's my evil plan. To kiss you on your head. Alright, here we go. Y'all done? All done? You know, there's a little bit on the floor right here. Do you want your little bit that's on the floor right here? Alright. There we go. Fine. I spoil you. Alright, no more puree for you. Squeezy treat is done. Alright, sorry about that. It would not be out of character for Azag to call Uchu a great beast. That's true, that's true. And you think I could still retreat from here? Maybe. Alright, so that's true. If I really do need to rest upstairs, I can... Well, I would like to see what happens. So, I'm going to make the very bad decision to continue. You feel the slightest touch on your shoulder, as if something unseen has brushed past you. Oh. Broken coffins, bones, and rotted flesh are scattered all over the floor. Fun! Some headstones, a vase of withered flowers, some treasure. Well, let's see. What does the headstone say? This heavy granite tombstone looks like it's been ripped out of the ground and carried here. The face of it so worn and weather-beaten as to be illegible. Interesting. A vase of withered flowers. This vase filled with roses and other flowers that one might set out at a funeral, but they are shriveled and dark. Some skeleton knuckles. So this looks pretty ritualistic, huh? Alright. Anything else? Treasure. And a torch. Okay. Alright. Yep, this is a fucking creepy place. My cat is very cute. Sorry. Feared a distraction. Oh shit. Oh, there's deep bone chilling cold that seeps up from the mouth of the cave. It is far colder than typical dead earth, as if even its essence has been sucked away. It is a strange, blanketed cold that goes through your whole body, that you feel in your soul. You can just barely hear faint sounds coming from below. Sounds of whispering and the rasping of footsteps moving about in the dark. They fill you with a deep sense of unease. Perhaps some places are better left unexplored. Alright, well, that seems like an indicator that I don't need to go here. So I think I will follow that instinct. Sebastian's lazy at heart. He's not going to do extra work if he doesn't have to. He just wants to sit down with some wine and a book and enjoy luxury. But he hasn't been able to do that because he foolishly went out on an adventure. And now he's fucked. Oh, a death knight. Fun! Can I kill it? Let's find out. I can. Okay. Okay, I might flee out and rest after this one. Oh shit, he resisted my spell, fucker. There we go. Alright. So, can I go up and... Actually, let's save here just in case I can't, and then I won't have to backtrack. So, saving. Alright, now we're going to try to go back. And then if I can't backtrack after all, I will just reload. Because I am lazy. Just like Sebastian. I suppose if there was one character in my menagerie of local vault denizens that is most like me, I actually think it's probably Sebastian. Except he's nicer than I am. I get. I don't think I'm quite as spoiled. I hope.
I am, however, quite lazy. Alright, so let's find out. Okay. Except I don't think I could sleep in the grove either, so let's go back down to the village. You know what? You know what would be great for the cheat menu in Cameron's character override hack? Is if you could force a rest. Like bypass the resting restrictions on an area and force it. That would be a cool cheat. I should suggest that. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Wouldn't that be the best cheat of all though if you were playing a wizard in a game with like bullshit resting restrictions? I mean, some of them are fine. Some of them are fine. This one's not too bad. But just having that as a cheat ability would be spectacular. I should suggest that if it's doable. Yeah. I mean, he responded. I think it's he. Responded when I asked belatedly if it was okay that I used his mod in my VODs. He was quite nice. So maybe I'll suggest that. I think it'd be useful. I really like the merchant thing because I did end up for Halo of Flies replaying it because I didn't want the level drain, but before I replayed it, I remember I'd used it to see if there was anything in the inventories of the shops that I could have used in the battle. I mean, fair, I don't know either. I think I saw something that indicated a he, though the name is a little bit on a feminine spelling type, but I don't know that. So, they were very nice either way. I assume genders too sometimes. It is what it is. Alright, so I did get to rest, so I've got my spells back. I should probably Ghostly Visage. And Summon Creature. And save. But they were really nice, so I'll suggest it. Do you think there is a way to force rest? Because that would be so cool. That would be the cheat I would have trouble not doing. Oh, hi. Well, 2 acid. Oh, new cloak. Cloak of the... Whoa. Look at that, motherfucker. Alright, well, we're keeping that fucking thing. Yeah, same. I'm trying to unlearn old stuff too. But it's worth it. It is worth it. My biggest issue is I use a lot of ableist language, and I try to catch myself, but I don't always succeed. And I'm hoping to try to train myself out of some of that. Like, I'm trying to avoid calling villainous characters sociopaths just because, you know, that's a real thing people have, and most people diagnosed with sociopathy are not actually awful people. They actually, from what I understand, try really hard. Usually try really hard not to, you know, be awful. They try really hard to be good folks, and usually succeed. I think there are 1 or 2 people on Twitch who've said that they have that condition, and I've never had an issue with them. So I'm trying to get out of calling, like, random villains sociopath, because, I mean, obviously, the issue is that they're a villain, not whether or not they are particularly inclined towards sympathy, if I'm even understanding it right. Because, to be honest, I've never been completely sure what the difference between sociopathy and psychopathy? Is that how you would say it for, like, someone who is theoretically a psychopath? Psychopathy? Anyway, I don't know enough about either condition that I really shouldn't be using it as catchword for an evil person. So I'm trying to train myself out of doing that because I don't mean it. I think that's the big thing. Is like if you don't mean to hurt somebody, then it's worth trying to fix their language. Um, Even if you don't necessarily think it's a big deal yourself. So, working on it. Working on it. Uh, oh, hey, here's what's this fucknuts. And a chest. Alright. Let's not step in that thing. Fancy meeting you here. You know, for a simple apprentice, you've caused a lot of trouble. 10 bucks says they're gonna summon the fucking thing right in there. Have you ever been a wizard's apprentice? I'm a sorcerer, so no. It's a thankless job filled with dull, tedious chores, like chopping up spell ingredients or alphabetizing your master's library. I like alphabetizing things, you fuckhead. Or fetching buckets of water. Reminds me of being an intern. And maybe once in a while your master might actually spare you some time and teach you a measly cantrip. Far too slow and tiresome for my taste. I wanted a path to power that was quick and easy. Is that what this is all about to you? Power? Why do you think I wanted to become a wizard in the first place? Power. That's what life's about, isn't it? Who holds it? Thought you'd appreciate that more than anyone. Power is the whole of which all else is part. It is the one possession that does not flag or become tedious, for there's never enough of it. What crime is there that does not become a virtue in the hands of power? I tell you this. In this world of power, weakness is a sin. The only sin. So you made a deal to betray me and your master and then fled from Buckland. Fled is such an ugly word. I was there spying on you when you returned. Good thing, too. Or I never would have found this. Oh, yeah, I lost that fucking thing. He holds up the amulet of the plains. Oh, he's why the fucking thing ended up crossing over. That fuckhead. Seems you dropped it on the way back. Then I left. I didn't flee. Yeah, you fled, you little fuckhead. And what did Azek promise you in return? The Dark Lady directed me here. Told me where to uncover this. He holds up a small gray metallic bottle. Bits of silver flash on its surface. It's an iron flask. It even comes complete with its very own demon. Oh, you are a fuckhead. You are an idiotic fuckhead. That thing's gonna fucking kill you. He pulls the stopper out. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it'll kill me instead. Okay. Oh, haha. I'm wearing my, nifty, Alright. I'm guessing that fire is not going to work very well here, so. On the other hand, I'll probably get Sylvester pretty good. Oh, it can't move, can it? It can't fucking chase me. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Oh, there it is. Now it's chasing me. Ah, it resisted the spell. So, how does Fireball work for you? Oh, poor Sylvester. Poor Sylvester. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Alright. I need to try not to die. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. And another one. Badly wounded. Okay. Fuck.
we return.
When did I last save? Probably not soon enough. Fuck. Alright. Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm not too bad off. Okay. Alright. So, I've got Ghostly Visage up. Let's haste myself. I feel like that'll be useful. Okay. Now, let's talk to Sylvester Fucknuts here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't flee. You went down to one fireball, so I'm gonna fucking do that for you. Okay. Ah, he resisted the fireball spell, though. Ah, that's alright. That was fun, anyway. Okay. He resisted the spell. Try it again. Damn it. Ah, fuck. Fear? Really? Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Ah, fuck it. Let's try this. Okay, so killing Sylvester is easy and fun. I forgot I had other things. Oh, why not? We'll see if that helps. And we're gonna haste again, because haste is good. Okay. Hi, fuckhead. Alright. I cast it right here. Okay. Ah, he resisted it. Alright.
This is going to hurt. Here. Here.
Bring him down. You got a bow and arrow. Stop trying to kill him that way. We have this discussion every single time. There we go. Okay. If only we were a better archer, huh?
Here.
Oh good, it didn't resist that time. Fuck, 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 let me through. There we go. Teehee. What's in the remains? Ah. My amulet of the plains again. Iron flask. Okay. Ah! These special containers are typically inlaid with runes of silver and stoppered with a brass plug bearing a seal engraved with sigils, glyphs, and special symbols. The user can force any creature from another plane into the container. Only one creature at a time. I can lock the fucking destroyer in this fucking bottle, can't I?
But how? There doesn't seem to be a trigger for it. Hi. I'm thrilled though. Alright, I'm gonna tentatively save right here, even though it's probably a bad idea. But sometimes I like to not have to replay the same part of the battle like 15 times. Because I found what I needed to find, I think. But how is that going to work? I have the Amulet of the Plains. I can probably summon him that way. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get another one of these. 'Cause that's how he summoned him before, is the Amulet of the Plains. That's how he got him here, I bet. Okay. I like how it like bristles when it gets hit by my missiles. I love that rumbly voice. I couldn't even hear what he was saying, but it's very cool. Well, fuck Sylvester. Okay. So, I have a bottle that's supposed to trap anything. I see it. Okay. So, and I've got a planar amulet. Let's put it on. Let's fucking use it. The vision.
I am listening to you.
What desperate gambit are you attempting now? You get only the brief flash of the vision before finding yourself again in the dead world of the alternate plane. The wind moans through the dead ruins. Perhaps there's a chance to avoid total defeat after all. You steel yourself, then speak out loud. Oh! I was thinking I could trap the destroyer. I can trap fucking Azag. Azag.
You have my attention.
It's quite generous of you, Sebastian Alestre, to call me forth to witness your demise. Even now I sense the barrier between the planes rippling. The destroyer is coming to kill you. I think you should listen to what I have to say first. Why not? After all, this is a moment that should be savored. Zagan, my child, hold. Oh, the destroyer has a name. Zagan. You've delivered my hands the answer. See? You've delivered into my hands the answer. See? An iron flask. So, I've told you. The destroyer is a demigod. That will have no power over the likes of him. No. But it does have the power to imprison you. Even if you do set the destroyer loose, I'll still have enough time to seal you into the flask before he kills me. Think of it. This whole world is nothing but a lifeless wasteland. You've made sure of that. No one will ever visit it. No one will ever find the flask and set you free. And the destroyer is too mindless to operate it. You'll be stuck here for all eternity. The destroyer will still rip you to bits. I know. That's why I propose a deal. You send the destroyer back to hell, I throw away the flask. Then the two of us fight each other. Oh, I don't know about this. I'll go with this one. I know. I can accept that. My life is a small price to play. But you'll be dead. Too many innocents have lost their lives from this blood feud. If I did defeat you on this plane, you just return to hell to work another scheme. The sun's here. No vengeance. No glorious final battle. I seal you into this iron flask. The destroyer kills me. That's it. She lets out a hiss like cold venom hitting hot lava. You force her into the flask as the destroyer advances towards you. Ooh. I don't know if I like this version of events. Where'd it go? Wait. I thought it was going to kill me. Wait. There's a chance, by using the amulet of planes, I've traveled back to the alternate dimension. Azig was never defeated, so she can manifest here. I'll imprison her in the iron flask. That means the destroyer will kill me. But it's gone. Am I just trapped here? My amulet's not here anymore. Is this the end? Oh. There's Merrick Winters. Okay. Well, hopefully not completely the end if Merrick Winters is here. I stalked him.
Greetings.
Congratulations, Sebastian Alestra. I'm very proud of you. I don't understand. What just happened? He who increases wisdom increases sorrow. But sorrow is born in compassion. You were ready to selflessly give your life so that others might live. In a universe of gold pieces and magic swords, it is perhaps an insubstantial gift. I was very nearly going to reload and see if I could fight her, but but it is the only one that will make this world a sane place to live in. He smiles. If you remember, Azeg actually mentioned 2 ways the destroyer could be stopped. By her command, and by divine intervention. You were willing to sacrifice yourself, and in turn, you showed the gods that you were worthy of being saved, so they showed you mercy. Was all this so necessary? Why couldn't you have just told me? You had to learn it on your own. Such an act must come from the heart. You see, it is not power that makes one a hero. So the destroyer is destroyed? No. One as powerful as he cannot be killed so easily, not even by the gods. He's been banished back to the lower planes, where he must remain until called forth again. Can we not prevent that from ever happening again? Can't we destroy Azeg while she's trapped in this flask? I am afraid not. It's her destiny to oversee the end of the world. Even one as abhorrent as her has her place in the universe. Everything that has a beginning also has an end. Your world must one day be consumed as this one has been. You were right, though. No one will visit this wasteland for a very long time. Quite the perfect place to leave her flask. You kneel down and bury the iron flask deep in the sand. That's good. Now come. I will return you back to your own world. Remember, the gods have given you a second chance at life. This is like my 4th chance at life. Let's be honest here. This is at least chance number 4.
I am listening to you.
A master stroke. I admit defeat. This is Celestial Nods. How many times have we played this game? Yet you never conceive of that particular move. The fiend begins rearranging the figurines on the board. Shall we play another game? And dialogue. And I am exported successfully. Well, I actually, for a second there, I kind of thought Sebastian was going to reach an ending of his adventures right there. It wouldn't have been a terrible ending, but I like it. I actually really like that way that ended. Shall we play a new game? Wonderful. That was fun. Okay. Alright, so I have done now 4 horror modules so far for my horror modules showcase this October. They were all really, really good. Elysia Eternum. I think Excrucio was the better game, but I think Elysia had a better, like, bleak undertone. It was so simple, but it was definitely the emotional aspect of it. It felt most like a horror game, like horrifying. Excrucio was a whole lot of fun. It didn't feel quite as bleak though, because there was actually something you could do about it to fix it, and healing everybody except the doctor.
I could have healed the doctor if I wanted the really good ending, I suppose. Probably wouldn't have blown up the sanitarium, but you know what? Some places need to get blown up. But that was still very fun. A Halo of Flies wasn't as good as Shadow of a Soul on Fire, but the mystery was pretty intriguing. Definitely fun to get carried on through. And then Shadow of a Soul on Fire was excellent. Like from the Axeman at the beginning to running from the destroyer. Oh, that was fun. All right, well, I should update my spreadsheet. I haven't updated my spreadsheet in like 100 years. Oh well. I had a spreadsheet theoretically at one point. It's like 4 characters behind. All right. So now I get to figure out where I'm gonna raid. So raiding. Gosh, who's on right now? Who is on? Oh, Lana Kane's playing Resident Evil 4. iZombie's playing Final Fantasy Tactics. I think the thing is over with though, so I don't want to raid the same person twice in a row. I feel like it's a little creepy. Though I probably will drop in to say hi. Oh, Robert Douglas is playing the Ultimate Doom. Retro Gaming is playing Castlevania. Oh, there's so many people on right now that I could raid. Who haven't I raided in a while? Let's raid Lana Kane. Or actually, is Skyan? Because usually not many people are on this time of night. I feel quite privileged right now. I almost never get to raid Skyan. So maybe I'll raid Skyan. Alright. Well, I'm off to raid. I'm gonna raid somebody, damn it. So, yep, I think I'm gonna raid Skyan. A very, very fun, cozy streamer who I've raided before, and you've probably been to before. So, but definitely worth checking out if you haven't, and if you have. All right, I'm gonna wish you all a wonderfully good night. And considering what I'm doing next, which, as I said, I think I'm going to cheat level Sebastian up to level 10 and torture him some more because it's fun. Have a good night.